Hey, good morning, virtual group. It is Thursday, August 13th, and we are almost done with our first full week of school. That's pretty exciting. Let's go ahead and do our announcements. Well, we only have one today. Our first real unit has been moved back to next week. There's still a few more things I want to try out and talk about before we do our first real unit. Thank you for being patient with me. Our week ahead, we're going to do a journal entry today, and I'll kind of explain what I expect and what you need to do for that. And then tomorrow we'll get a little bit of vocab, but it's not our real vocab. You'll see what I mean tomorrow. All right, so what is due? Well, today, what is due is what would I tell myself journal entry. I will read over that in a second. And then if you have not done the Flipgrid from yesterday or the About Me form from Monday and Tuesday, get those done. I emailed the people that did not get the About Me form done. Okay. So our objective today is we are going to submit a journal assignment. This is part of our social and instructional language WIDA standard. How do we know if we're successful? Well, you're going to understand how to get feedback from assignments. And then students, you will turn in a journal assignment on Canvas. Why do we need to do this? Well, in order to improve, we must know how to receive feedback. Okay. You might be thinking to yourself, what is feedback? Don't worry. I will help you with that in a second. All right. But before we get going, virtual group virtual, as you've seen on the announcements and modules, remember, you only click on the announcements that say, let me go to announcements real quick. You only click on the announcements that say virtual students or group virtual. Okay. This AL student, those are for kids that are here in person. This MZ thing, also for kids that are here in person. So only click on stuff when it goes virtual. Also, when you are on the home page, remember, always click on your announcements for my class, but then always click on your modules, okay? When you do your modules, only click on group virtual. Don't do MZ, don't do AL, only do group virtual, okay? All right. Well, with that being said, before we continue, if you have any questions on how to navigate my Canvas, questions about what is AL, what is MZ, what is group virtual is you guys, just let me know. Okay. Drop me an email. You can always click on your Gmail right there. My email address is at the top of this page. Email that. Any questions that you may have. Okay. Or comment on this video. That can work too. Okay. So for today, we are going to do a journal entry. So we're going to go to our modules and why isn't it there? We're going to go to our assignments because I did not put it in virtual yet. What would I tell myself? What would I tell myself? All right. So this assignment is about what you would tell yourself before COVID happened. Okay. I have my example down here. This is a 5-point assignment. Make sure you have a good introduction, good grammar, have a fair amount of sentences. You will hit the text entry and then you'll hit submit, and that will be your submission. The other thing that I wanted to go over before I say goodbye to you today is how to receive feedback. Okay. Feedback. This is a really important word. I'm going to even write it on here if I can. No, I'm not going to do it like that. That's obnoxious. Come on. Whoops. All right. So feedback. Oh my goodness. Feedback. There we go. Thank you. So feedback is this word right here, feedback. Feedback is when someone tells you something to help you get better, okay? And all of us want to do better with our English. So when you submit any assignment for me, you're going to do your typing today, you're going to do your journal entry today. When you submit that, make sure that this weekend or on Monday, you look in your inbox, okay? And you will see it's either under inbox or submission comments. One of those two, you are going to get something from me that talks about your writing, okay? We want to become better writers this year. And for that to happen, I need to tell you what you're doing really well, but I also need to tell you what we need to get better at, okay? So make sure, again, after you submit an assignment, wait a few days and then check your submission comments. There you will see some notes from me based on what you did well and what you need to do better, okay? That's all from me today. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, and I will talk to y'all again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.